We're live.
Okay. All right. So, hi and welcome to our video. This is Roger. That's me. That is Tagg. That's her. And this is our videos, our YouTube channel about finding affordable homes for everyday people. And in a completely non-creative way, that is what we named our channel: Affordable Homes, Affordable Housing for Everyday People. Anyway, today we're looking at a house in Bennettsville, South Carolina. It's a bit more than our typical home, but I believe there's a lot more to it. It's for sale for $150,000. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. It's 1,942 square feet on a 1.5-acre size lot. So I like the size of the lot. I like the square footage is actually a bit more than I prefer usually, but it's a beautiful looking brick home, and I think it's worth considering. In the property details, it says it's close to downtown. It says it's what also mentions it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. That it's almost 2,000, but it also says it's got a loft, I believe, that's they call it a multi-purpose loft. And then the garage is detached with a finished apartment above the garage, which I think is pretty compelling. Anyway, it does need TLC. The Realtor.com website where we're looking at the house from has 14 photos, and I'm going to stop talking now so that Tagg can introduce the house to us and give us her thoughts.
Okay. Right. Let me switch over here. I was on a different page. I just wanted to know what the said about Bennettsville, South Carolina. So this home is $150,000 for just under 2,000 square feet, and it's more than what we typically do, and I just want to see what the difference is of a property that is $150,000 versus $50,000. So let's take a look at the exterior. And I like the way how this looks on the outside. I think I would go ahead and take out this awning. It looks like it's a lot of direct sun, so I would just go ahead and update these windows and have a good sun protector on it, or screen, or something, film, something.
You can put a solar screen. I'm sorry for interrupting you, but a solar screen's a good idea. It didn't even occur to me. That would darken it. And also shutters on the inside, like we've had in houses that we've owned before. Both of them will help you with that and keep the awning out of the aesthetic of the exterior of the home. So anyway, please continue.
Right. Modernize the outside of it, because these homes do have character and good bones. And so, you don't have to necessarily root and move to a newer home. I call them cookie cutter homes because they're all the same. Floor plan is pretty much similar, and they all just kind of look alike. But to me, you can modernize this home and still have it fit your needs based on the price point. If you have excellent credit and you can get that monthly mortgage payment down to $1,000 or $100,000. Or a couple of $100 shy of what apartments go for today. You can have a very nice home and something that has character, in my opinion. So moving along, this is a nice huge yard. You have some full-grown trees here, lots of landscaping that you can incorporate homesteading and growing outdoor grocery store to accommodate your needs. So you're gonna need a new roof, that's for sure. But to me, there's a lot of curb appeal. It looks like you have a flower bed in the making there. Just go ahead and clean that up and plant some herbs or just regular flowers to make the
Vegetables.
home, or vegetables, yeah, make the home, beautiful. The herbs are perennial, so you come back every year, and so you don't have to change it out as often unless you like to. There's plenty of things that you can do. So let's go over to the kitchen. So this is what I have. This is what I have a problem with.
Yeah.
When you have a home that costs three times the amount of what we usually do, and you still have to go through and gut it out and have renovations, and your monthly payment is not a couple $100s a month. It's a couple $1,000s a month. Mistakes are costly, and this is what I was discussing with Roger earlier, is that a mistake or an accident or illness or just even losing your job, you are a prisoner to that mortgage payment, several thousands of dollars, and you still have to go in and update and renovate and take it down to the studs and repair things, a new HVAC system, and da, 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 da. The list goes on and on and on that we've already discussed. This is what I have a problem with, and this is what I just don't agree with, the way how the current medium flow of real estate is right now. Either the mortgage company is a gain, or the housing industry is in shambles, or it's vice versa. And so moving on, let's just discuss the kitchen here. And you're just, wow. I just go ahead and take it down to the studs, get a professional to work with, so we can come up with some type of awesome floor plan for the whole entire home, to renovate, so I can stay within some type of budget. I know I wouldn't be able to do majority of this work. It would have to be contracted out, and that could be very costly. So if the kitchen looks like this, I can't see the rest of the home looking any better.
Let's look at a second photo.
Okay. I do like the fact that the kitchen sink is right here under the window. So that's a plus. Who cares if you don't have a ceiling?
Wait, this is the second kitchen photo?
This is the second kitchen photo. Maybe it was a bar. I don't know.
Yeah. By the way, I'm sorry for interrupting
everything in
you.
here. That's all right.
I just want to pound my head on the desk. Can I speak for a second?
Go ahead.
So sorry. Twice. So real quick, I did a Google search on what the mortgage would be is if you financed a $150,000 house, what your monthly payment would be, and it comes in just a little under $1,000, depending on your interest rate and how much you put down. It'd be between $900 and $990 something. So that's I think everyday people like what we consider ourselves, that's doable. It certainly isn't, thousands of dollars. It's $1,000, which, may be helpful to people. I don't know. I just thought it was interesting, or it made me curious. I wanted to check on that. Anyway, please continue. I am so sorry for interrupting again.
That's okay. I mean, you brought up a good point. The mortgage is something you pay month by month is $1,000. But don't forget, you also have to add in taxes,
And insurance.
insurance,
Yeah.
homeowners, you know, the list goes on. So that dollar amount builds up very quickly. And keep that in mind. Now, for some reason, we cannot pull up the tax information on this property. It is listed differently in the MLS than what is on the map. So do your due diligence, reach out to the agent, and you know, you want to make sure that you can afford the taxes on this property. So everything in this room screams a original. Maybe this is from the 80s. I don't know. It really doesn't matter. However, without a floor plan, it makes no sense. We don't know where this room is. The pictures are not really telling a story. Could this be on the other side of the kitchen? Could be.
I have a thought.
Yeah. Mm. And your thought is?
I think maybe it's the converted apartment above the garage, what we're looking at now.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, this is really sad if it is. It would be nice if these blinds were open so we can just see if there's some type of tree line or something like that. But yikes. Okay.
Anyway,
so
let's move on.
Yeah. Let's jump over to the bathroom, see what that's like, and yeah, we only have one picture of that. So, yeah, I don't know. Pink toilet is original, and the home, the home is 150,000, not 50,000, 150,000.
It's built in 1924.
Wow.
I'm sorry, 1924. Wow. I said 50, didn't I? The home was built in 1924. Please continue.
I'm going to say this toilet is original, and you're going to have to do some major upgrades. So just get you a slam hammer and take out some frustration and salvage the doors. Just saying. Okay, living area. There are 2 rooms, and oh my gosh, look at this huge hole in the ceiling. Second room here. Looks as though this home is as is, so just be prepared to move this stuff out, resell it, donate it. Just make it best. Just turn this into lemonade, because this looks like a lemon on the inside. But the outside of the home looks like it has good bones. Any comments?
This photo is kind of scary looking to me, but
yeah,
you know, it is what it is.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see here. We have 7 more photos, and wow, this is probably the upstairs
loft.
We can see daylight.
That they mentioned.
It's the loft. Yeah, I've heard nightmare stories about housing in New York, and this would probably cost you like a couple million, and that would be a good deal. But we don't live in New York, and well, this property is not in New York, and it's going to need a lot of work. So you can learn a lot about yourself renovating a property. Lots of personal development. I recommend it. you can then create something that you can be proud of, you know. But to me, this is a stud. Outside is gorgeous. I would just redo the inside. Any comments?
It's, you know, it's a project. It's definitely up there with the typical ones that we cover, except that it's, you know, more than twice the value. Of course, when you're done, it'll be worth twice as much as what the houses we usually, you know, review will be worth when those are done. It looks like quite an undertaking. Is about the only thing I can add to what we've already discussed. So that's what I've got.
Okay. Let's spy on the neighbors, see what we got going on here. And it looks as though we have another out of place neighborhood street view video. Okay, any day now while we're so young. And it doesn't look like it's going to come through.
Gotta love the internet.
Yeah, it's great when it works. If we can get to it now. Open street view. Well, I think this pretty much wraps up our video. Maybe it'll come up on maps.
Thank you all for following along with us.
Yep, that does it.
We wish you the best of luck in your home search. If you're looking in Bennettsville, South Carolina, or wherever, we hope our video has been in some small way helpful to you as a person in a home buying journey, or the owner of this home that's trying to sell it. I hope we've given it some additional exposure. Anyway, back to you, Tagg, to close this out. We appreciate your being here.
Well, I'd like to remind everyone that your dream home might be a DIY away. If you're into upper or homegrown gardens, this channel is your go-to for real freedom through affordable living and homesteading. If you have a property you would like to get the word out or have an area interest, post a link in the comment section. We are here to share your information and help you get the word out. After all, it's about people helping people, and we will catch you next video.